you guys how I list jeans. This is literally my bathroom, and I have the white backdrop on the curtain, and I just hang all my jeans. I usually take a picture right here. Then I focus in on the jeans themselves and, you know, with the style name, whatever, and the size. And then I also focus in on some of the hardware just to make sure that everybody can see the stitching and the buttons. And then I flip to the back and I do the same thing, and I get the long view, and then I zoom in on the pockets, and then I zoom in on the, whatever you call that thing, the plaque, I guess. So that's kind of how I do my listings. And then when I'm in Poshmark, I just make sure to identify if there's any flaws. For example, like these hems are perfect. There's no rips or tears or anything like that. But if there was like maybe some fraying, I would want to disclose that in my listings. And if there was any pulled stitches or anything that I noticed, I would want to disclose that as well. And so basically you pop these pictures up into Poshmark, add all of your item specifics, which I'll show you guys how to do. So once you click the sell button, you can then pull pictures from your camera roll, or you can take pictures directly in the Poshmark app. So once you pull your pictures over, you have the option to crop, edit, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can, you know, just kind of do a bunch of just different little editing type tools, but also just make sure that you have all of the angles and the photos that you want to use for the specific item. So once you do that, you're then going to select the cover. Okay, what cover do you want? When people come to your listing, what do you want them to see? I typically choose the far out shot so that they know, hey, this is what the whole pair of jeans looks like. Now, obviously, some people choose something different, and that's fine. I typically don't filter, but if I do, I would put a mild filter because I don't want there to be any issues as far as color when people receive it. Now, when you're doing your title, there's a few things you want to make sure you do. Obviously, brand is important, style is important, and size. Because when you get and you start drilling down to the description and some of the item specifics, a lot of these things are going to take care of themselves. So this one, BKE Peyton jeans, distressed, straight, 30 by 31 and a half. So that covers all of those basics. The other thing that's important in your description is you want to make sure that you identify as many details about these jeans as possible, as well as any flaws. These are obviously BKE 30 by 31 and a half straight jeans with detailed stitching and pockets. There are no rips, no tears, and I'm going to address that. But if there were flaws, you would want to make sure that you detail them and that you also have pictures to go along with it. In addition, when you're dealing with clothing, you can put the actual tag measurements on the listing, and that's typically what I do. But if there is an extreme variance in the measured, what you're measuring with an actual measuring tape and what is on the tag, you definitely want to make sure that you point that out. So that will obviously lessen your returns. So obviously you're going to drill down. These are women's jeans, straight leg. You're going to put the sizing in there. You want to also put in the brand. Obviously these are BKE. You're going to put the color. And then obviously if you're dealing with any new with tag, you want to make sure that you have a picture of the tag and that you select that, yes, it is new with tags. The other cool thing that Poshmark is doing is the suggested pricing, which is new. So this is giving me a little range, and I typically sell BKE between 35 and 40 anyway. So this is giving me a little range and just gives you a nice idea of where to start if you're not sure on pricing. You click select, then list, and then it's going to automatically do its little thing, its little spinny circle thing. And then you come back to your closet and you have your nice listing there. The listing is set up, all of the pictures are first, and you scroll all the way down, and then at the very bottom is where you have your description and your titles and your pricing and your comments and likes and all of that.